Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They draw first blood in this national title game.
In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Looking for a receiver. It's an out route, the catch made.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw again. Over the middle and incomplete. Third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he routes to throw. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. State offense comes back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hart over the middle. It's Sampson.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. He'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. To the air, it's Miles. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver receiver looks it in. It's complete. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Scanning the field. It's Miles. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Look out, room to run here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Miles. Moves out of the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. For one more play in the half. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Runs through the defender. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Miles. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Now 4th and long from the 43. Interesting play call here coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Miles. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
This defense has been tough. Can they come up with a stop now on 3rd and goal? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's the running back in the flat. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Nittany Lions pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Dropping back, it's Miles. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
So, second down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion now from the tight end. He finds some space. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as any.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Miles. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. State offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle by the tight end. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Second down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Hands off to the left. Fights through the tackle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, he loses the football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, my gosh, I can't believe the one thing they couldn't do, they just did. Put the ball on the ground, working with a lead here. Less than 3 minutes to go, and in the blink of an eye, we got an interesting situation unfolding now.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And now the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 16 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Oh, it's a double pass. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
You know, this touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
So the touchdown is huge, but now the crucial 2-point conversion to get it to a 1-score game. And he will run it in. They convert the 2-point try and make this a 1-possession game now, down 8. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. The last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.